Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the CodiKnits podcast. This is episode 104. So, I think I'm going to scooch you in a little bit. There. So, episode 104. So, I wanted to, it's what, October 6th, I think? I think it's the 6th. Anyway, I'm Cody. You can find me on Instagram as Cody_knits and CodiKnits on Ravelry. But I'm most active on Instagram. And Diamond is cuddled up with Kirby in the living room under her fleece blanket this morning, as her usual. But I wanted to come on. I got a lot of stuff to do today for school and whatnot, but I wanted to come and film the podcast because I have lots to show you, and I have to announce a giveaway winner. So super exciting, lots of fun stuff today. And I'm trying to think, is there anything else off the top of my head? I think that's it. So, without further ado, I'm having some coffee, by the way. I show you this mug every time, but I love it. And it's from, I can't read it, but I love it. So I'm in my room, and I have the windows open. It's been a beautiful week. It's felt like fall. It's been in like the 40s and 50s in the mornings, and it gets up to 60s, 70s during the afternoons, and it's beautiful. It's been nice and sunny, and we've had the windows open. But this morning, it was a bit chilly, and I pulled out my sweater. I'm gonna have to take it off pretty soon because it's starting to warm up, but this is my Brookings crew sweater that I knit. That's pretty much the gist of it. I use Malabrigo yarn, I believe. I don't remember the color, but some kind of blue. This is one, it's a bit felted now and stuff because when I washed it, it's a super wash. I thought it was super wash. Maybe not, because it felted. Anyway, it grew a whole lot, so I had to stick it in the dryer to make it, get it shaped back, and it got a little bit felted, like, in the cuffs and stuff, but I don't mind it. I do want to knit a new sweater, and I'm not this one per se. Something to keep in mind, if you do knit this, it's a really nice pattern. The cables are a lot of fun, but they do pull the front of the sweater up some, so just keep that in mind when you're like doing length or whatnot. But this one, it fits like pretty well, like really snugly or whatever. I think I want to knit I want to knit some sweaters that are a little bit looser, like cozier. So yeah, anyway, it's nice to put on in the mornings for days like this. I'm also wearing my Choose Your House socks by K. Jones from the Bakery Bears. Hufflepuff colors there for you. So yeah, pulling out some woolies. It's not quite cold enough to need to wear them all day, but definitely in the mornings. So this morning I got up at I didn't have to work today. I have this is my week to have Monday off. So I slept in a little bit till about 7, and I got up and actually spent some time this morning doing some knitting and watched a couple podcasts, and just kind of enjoyed my morning. And then Kirby was super nice, and she made me breakfast. We had some breakfast potatoes and eggs, It was delicious. So yeah, I need to, like I said, I have a lot of stuff to do for school. I have a paper due tomorrow. I gotta polish up, and classes tomorrow. So I have a live class tomorrow evening, so I want to try to get the pre-recorded classes done today. That way tomorrow when I get home from work, I can just do that class. Plus I gotta prepare for that class. There's some readings I have to do, so boring reading. Anyway, I have some finished objects and I'm super excited. So let's jump in. So I did want to show you this, some spinning. I showed you this on the bobbin last time I recorded. Again, I don't remember what yarn this is. I think it was a Malabrigo, but I don't remember. Again, this was gifted to me with the spinning wheel. I have an Ashford Kiwi, and I love it. So this is it all skeined up. I'm really, really pleased. One thing I was super excited about is when I took it off the Nitty Knotty. Whenever I hold it like this, it didn't do a whole lot of twisting up on itself. And my understanding is that means that it's a well-balanced skein. Well, it still needs to be washed, but I wanted to show it to you because I'm going to wash it I just put it in soak and let it soak for a little bit, and then I will put it up to dry, and once it's dry, Candy, this will be on its way to your house. So yeah, I got hold on, let me do this and I'll tell you. I'm not a very good skein winder up or whatever it's called, but it has it's about 266 yards. So I just love all these fall colors, autumnal colors. Trying to use that word more. But yeah, I think it's beautiful. It already kind of smells good, but yeah, I'm gonna wash it and send it over to Candy. Candy was generous enough to give me the spinning wheel. She says it was gifted to her and she doesn't really use it, and so that was super nice. And so yeah, I definitely put it to use. I have plans to buy myself a woolly winder so I don't have to move the hook, move the yarn up the hook so that it distributes evenly on the bobbin. So that's gonna be, it's a little bit of an investment, but I think it will make spinning a little bit more enjoyable because you're not having to stop and move the thing up on the hook. The woolly winder does it for you, but I gotta make sure that they make one for my wheel because they're made specifically for each wheel. And again, I'm still learning this stuff, so Kirby has one and I'm always really jealous of hers. So yeah, I want to get one. But yeah, anyway, I wanted to show you that because it's the last time you'll see it. I also finished my Counting Rainbows cowl, and here it is. I like this side out. Uh-oh. Now that I'm looking at it, Kirby was super nice and seamed it for me, but I just realized it seamed in the wrong place. But that's okay. I still like it. Super cozy. I love the yarn. This was made out of Trilogy Yarns, Nancy. And it's reversible, so if you prefer it to be a little more subtle, the brioche there. And yeah, it was a kit from her shop that I bought. I just really loved it. It included the pattern and the yarn and the mini skeins. So I think it was designed specifically for her yarn. And you can get the mini skeins. It's the rainbow mini skeins. You can get those on their own as well. And let me pull out. I was putting in this filled bag that was a gift to me, which I absolutely love. So the gray, this beautiful gray, is it's called Stormy Weather is the color. It's 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. And it was on her Glamorous base. That's her Glamorous base. And then again, the mini skeins. This is how much I've left over of them. We'll see, like, I had, because you hold it double, so I had to put them in 2 balls, so pretty good bit left over. And then that much, so this would be good for heels, toes, cuffs on socks and stuff. And the mini skeins will go in my blanket. So I'm super excited about that. I love this. Oh, and it smells so good. It's so soft and beautiful. Can't wait for it to get cold enough to, like, wear it all day. And then I do have one more. This is in one of my naughty knitting sacks. Can't tell why it's naughty on the outside, but on the inside you can. So that's a fun little thing. So I did this hat, and I thought I was doing the bankhead hat pattern, but I didn't quite do that. So what I did a 2x2 rib, and then I did a knit 3 purl one. I think the bankhead hat is knit 4 purl one. But it looks good enough. So the tricky part was figuring out, so I did this for the Knit One and Done cowl that I hosted with some other podcasters. The Needles at the Ready podcast, Fiber Hustle, Creative Obsession, and On Our Needles. I think I named everybody. Oh, Sweet Tea No Shade. How can I forget them? So I couldn't follow the pattern for the decreases for the top for the bankhead hat because it was a different pattern. So I had to figure it out myself, and I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out, to be honest. So it fits well, but this will be a gift for somebody, most likely. But that's the only thing is the 2x2, you have an extra. See that? So yeah, but I'm not too mad at it. I'm thinking I have extra yarn, and so I'm gonna make a pom-pom to go on top, a detachable one, and all I do is I just leave long tail so you can tie it in on the top, so you can take it off if you don't want it. But so I'll do that. I think that'll be fun. And then the yarn is Knitology Brooklyn Boy Knits. I got this in a Yarn Crate subscription, and it's Knitology worsted, and it was called Royal Court colorway, 100% superwash merino. It's worsted weight. So yeah, it's all finished. I even wove in the ends. I just haven't done the pom-pom. And that is my finished objects. So, since I just talked about my project for the Knit One and Done, let's talk about who the winner is for the giveaway. So, you guys were super awesome. I think I had like 130 or 140, somewhere around there, entries in on the Ravelry group. I loved looking at the hashtag on Instagram, Knit One and Done. And there was lots of hats, lots of socks. One person even knit a whole cardigan, shawls. It was just super, super cool to see what everybody knit. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. So thank you all for who participated, and thank you, Nancy, and Kathleen from On Our Needles for letting me participate with you guys. It's super fun. So let me show you the prize. So you get this mug. It says Knit One and Done. So we haven't had the best luck shipping. I've gotten 3 mugs shipped, and this is the only one that's not been cracked or chipped or busted. So I have like bubble wrap and other bubble packing, and I hope and pray it makes it to you unscathed. But Nancy bought these cute mugs to give out. You can see my ring light as a giveaway. So you'll get this and the beautiful yarn inside. This is it's called Knitted Wit Victory Sock. It's 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 420 yards. I really love this color. All the greens and stuff. The color is called lemongrass. But the person I bought it for, I bought this when I was in Seattle. And the person that came with me, I bought it for, and I are no longer together. We'll leave it at that. And I just will never knit this because of the memories attached to it that aren't so good. So I think it's beautiful yarn, and I think it deserves to go to someone who is going to enjoy it and knit it up and make some really beautiful project out of it. So I hope you like it. But yeah, I'm gonna have that shipped out to you. And who is the winner? So the winner was number 66. I just yelled out, Kirby, pick a number between 2 and 140 or whatever it was, and she picked number 66, and that is Meredith Albert. She is from Oregon, and the post, she actually, I believe she had a few different posts, but the one, number 66, was a sock head cowl, and super cute cowl, super cute idea. It looks like it'd be very cozy, warm around the neck. So I hope you like the prize. If you don't want it, like it won't hurt my feelings or anything, just let me know. I'll pick another winner. But if you want it, let me know, and I will send either get in touch with me on Ravelry or send me a private message on Instagram, Cody_knits, and Cody is CODI on Instagram, and it's CodiKnits, and the C and the K are capital on Ravelry, if that gives you issues. But you should know how to find me on Ravelry because you posted it on Ravelry. So we are already friends on Ravelry, so you know how to find me on there. But whichever is easier for you, Instagram or Ravelry, and I will get this mailed out to you at my earliest convenience. Likely, if you get in touch with me this week, it'll be next Tuesday. Maybe I can get there this weekend, but it'll probably be next Tuesday before I get it out. So yeah, I hope that you like it. So, I do have some whips, a couple of whips I've been working on. And this one is in my Harry Potter Daily Profit bag. I got my little Hufflepuff pride flag here on there, a little snitch as my zipper pull. I got some little buttons. And what is in here is my Galactica tee. So this is second panel. That's the back I'm showing you. Here's the front. Yeah, I'm using this yarn. Uh-oh. Coming out the skein. It's okay, it's gonna be skeined up soon. So this is Cascade Yarns Ultra Pima, and it's 100% Pima cotton, and I really like this cotton. It doesn't feel like, feels really soft. I mean, obviously it's not as like stretchy or bouncy as wool, but it's not, it doesn't hurt my hands. It's not, if you've never knit with this, if you ever knit like with like Lily Sugar and Cream that you make dishcloths or whatnot out of, it's a very different experience, a much more enjoyable experience to knit with this. So it's been a while since I showed you this, so I do have the first one side completed. I'm feeling like these are not the same size. Oh, it's just because it's bunched up on the needles. I got a little worried there. So yeah, this is the first one. The front or whatever, or the back, however. And then I'm making another one. And then you do some fancy stuff and you connect it. And then it has some tassels on there, so let me see if I can. So this is the name of it. Galathea Tea. And it's from We Are Knitters website. And I don't think I have a picture. Yeah, there's not really a picture, sorry. But yeah. Been enjoying that. I'm knitting this for my godmother for her birthday / Christmas. Whichever one it gets done in time. Her birthday's in November and Christmas is in December, so whichever one. Yeah, so I've been working on that. I made some good progress on that. I have also in this bag was gifted to me a long time ago, it seems like. It's fun because it's got the little snaps. And this is just my sock. So I think the last time I saw you, I was either working on the heel turn or something. But yeah, I've done all the gusset decreases now, and I've rearranged my needles, and I'm just working on the foot. So these are some shorty socks. It's a little more blue than what you're seeing, but I did a slip stitch heel, and then this is the whatever that's called. And the yarn is Night Owl Fibers, Sorry, the light, I think, is making it look... It's more blue-greens. But it's on her basic sock. 75 superwash merino nylon. 75/25. And this color is Off to See the World. And this is from her travel collection. So, Night Owl Fibers. She's from Houston, Texas. Super sweet. And, yeah, I've been really enjoying this. I haven't knit a whole lot on it, because I've been obsessively knitting when I have time to knit the Counting Rainbows cowl, because I was just in love with it and the yarn, and yeah, having a good time. So, oh, I got a little bit of crochet to show you. A bit of crochet. So I have this in this bag that was also gifted to me a long time ago when I first started podcasting. In a little chic bag. And it is the little granny square baby blanket. It's interesting how it's cooling in some spots. Like how the bottom is all, or right here, it's all got a lot of blue. And then over here it's got a lot of white. But I'm not mad at it. I think it adds some dimension. So this is, it's just like a normal granny square. The only thing I do differently is when I get to the beginning of the round, I turn my work, slip stitch into the space, and then start. So I don't, it helps it lay flatter, and it keeps you from having a big weird line looking thing where you start the round. I was trying to find, so here's where I was last time. So I've done 1, 2, let's see. I think I've done about 5 rounds. Obviously it's getting bigger and it takes longer to do. And crochet sometimes makes my wrist hurt, so I don't crochet a whole lot. But this is the yarn. It's one of these ice cream big scoop from Lion Brand, and its color is mint, so it's like a blue and whites. There are 10 grams, 1,117 yards, 100% acrylic. It's really soft. So that'll be for somebody's baby in the future. We have some babies in my life coming up, which is interesting to think about. But yeah, so there's that. Now I'm super excited. I've been a little naughty and I've bought things over the past couple of months. In preparation for this month of October. I'm super excited. So, first thing is, look at this project bag. This is from the Bearded Pearl, Kayla. And it's a Halloween bag. This is really... I hope they're taking their car to get to the car mechanic, because I don't know a whole lot about cars, but I know it's not supposed to make that sound, and I think it's some kind of belt. My dad is a mechanic, and he can fix all kinds of stuff like that, so picked up a few things. I tried when I was little to get him to teach me things about cars, but he's not very patient, and he would get ill and frustrated and start yelling and cussing, and then I thought he was doing that at me, and it would hurt my feelings, and so I would leave. So, I didn't learn a whole lot about cars. I can change, well, I know how to change the tire, the oil, I check the oil, change the oil. I can usually figure out where the windshield wiper fluid goes. I was gonna make a joke and say the blinker fluid, but little things like that. When they put the bolts on the tires with those air gun things, I can't always get the bolts off. Even I know how to take a tire off and change it, but I can't always get the bolts off when they make them that tight. But I have this wonderful thing called roadside assistance included on my insurance. So hopefully, if I ever need, I'll have that. But also, once I had a flat tire, and Atlanta has these like hero units, and they drive up and down, and if they see you pulled over, they'll come and help you change your tire or whatnot. So that's really nice. They're usually, that's a lot faster. When you have to call somebody, it can take a long time for them to get there. Anyway, tangent over. Anyway, this bag is beautifully made. Again, it's the Bearded Pearl. Look at this cool little tag. And he has, his shop is etsy.com/shop/the Bearded Pearl. So, I love the zipper, how it really matches with the rest of the bag. And the witches and the little, like, potion. Oil of morsels. Moon dust. Number 13. XXX. Love potion number 9. So yeah, it's got a nice little zipper pull here. It's got a handle. It's got this little tag. And it's lined in some nice, what's that? Beige inner lining. It is interfaced, and mine is filled with, I got a Halloween advent calendar from Nancy at Trilogy Yarns. This is a Trilogy Yarns podcast, but she deserves all of the attention. She does such a good job, and her yarn is great, and she works really hard. She's a great person, so I love to support her. But this is it's got my Halloween advent, and so they're all labeled. Like this one says, he's lost his head. I can't wait to start opening them. And then I think there's in the bottom, there's a full skein. Can't wait. I cannot wait. Some people have already started opening there, so I have to be really careful on Instagram. They do the thing where you have to slide to look at it, but that still makes me nervous because sometimes Instagram don't always start with the first one or something. I don't know, but if I get spoiled, I'm gonna be so mad. Let me just tell you that. So I'm kind of avoiding Instagram. But I want to open these. There's starting 13 days prior to Halloween, so it's really hard. Oh, I want to open them so bad, but I'm super excited. I know it's gonna be beautiful. She is doing a Christmas advent calendar, and I bought that as well. I cannot wait for that. If you I believe she still has some listing in her shop. So if you're interested in that and you want to do a Halloween advent calendar, Christmas advent calendar, go check her out at trilogyarns.com. For that one, you get, one to open up like a mini skein for every day leading up to Christmas, and then you get a full skein on Christmas. So I'm super excited. She also has some other things in her shop, and like She does like a Princess Bride shop, sock club, things like that. So, yeah, go check her out. But I'm super excited about that. So, anyway, I have sat here and rambled on about a whole lot of nothing. But I do have a prescription for you. It is October. Oh, before that, I want to give you an update. Thank you guys so much for supporting me in my last month, the month of September, for the Great Cycling Challenge. I raised over $1,500 thanks to you all, and for Childhood Cancer Research Foundation. I earned a jersey, a free jersey. Thank you guys. I really love a cycling jersey, and I really love that so much. But I met my 100-mile goal. I don't know why. It says 99. But for some reason the way, I don't know what it is, but I did 100. It won't say, even on my goal, it wouldn't put 100 for my goal, which is weird. So anyway, I did 100. You guys really stepped up to the plate super fast. I had to keep adding new goals because you kept meeting them so fast. So thank you so much for that. It was a lot of fun. It was very challenging, but it was also really great for me to get out and get that exercise, get on a bike, and yeah, it was perfect. So thank you guys so much for that. You guys, kept motivating me to go, and I wanted to make my goal because you all have helped with the financial goal. So super exciting. Maybe next year I'll up the miles a little bit and see where we're at. Maybe not, because I'll still be in school, but maybe. But that leads me to the prescription for the month. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and it's very, very important for you ladies to make sure you go and have your mammogram every year. Also, make sure you're doing self-breast exams, every week or so. You should be familiar with how your breasts feel and how they feel at different times if you're still like on your cycle and stuff like that, because they can change a little bit. So you need to be familiar with things. The best time to do a breast self-exam, especially if you're just starting, is after you have your annual checkup and your doctor or your physician does your breast exam. So if you know that they didn't find anything that was worrisome or whatnot, that way you can go and do your own, and get familiar with what your breasts feel like. But it's really important to go and get your annual checkups for everything. But yeah, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, October. So I wanted to make sure I threw that out there. I would be a terrible oncology nurse practitioner if I didn't mention that. So be sure to do that. My mom tells me how uncomfortable they are, and I'm sorry. But it's really, really important. Those mammograms, finding things early, really does save lives. It makes such a difference in cure versus not. And if you have a high risk, if you're high risk, you need to be getting screened earlier. So if you have a strong family history, like mothers, grandmothers, sisters, aunts and uncles, or aunts. Men can have breast cancer. It's really rare, but they can. But if you have that strong family history, you've really got to make sure you stay on top of that. And if you have the family history, it's a good idea to get tested for the BRCA mutations and stuff like that. So have some genetic counseling. And your primary care or your physician. Some people use their OB, their gynecologist does their breast exams and mammograms and stuff. So whoever it does that, just make sure that if you have that strong family history, they give you some recommendations on genetic counselors and that kind of stuff that's in your area. But anyway, I'm not going to ramble on more about that. Go get your mammograms. Let me think. I think that's it. I hope you all are having a beautiful day. I hope you are, oh, look, right here on time. Hey, Diamond. Hello. Hey. Kirby must have got up to go to the bathroom or something, so she had to come find a new lap to sit in for a minute. Say hello, everyone. Hello. She's spoiled rotten. She thinks she always has to be in a lap. Don't you? You see the cars? Isn't she cute? She is. I love hers. I love hers. I love hers very much. Mm-hmm. Can't have my coffee. She wants my coffee. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. Take care. Stay safe. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. And go vote. All right. Bye.